Okay, so it is absolutely freezing cold, and even the foreshore is frozen solid, so we might have trouble actually picking things up off the ground. It might be frozen to the ground. But I have spotted what looks like a nice little bone button down here. Yeah, it's it's frozen to the ground. Yeah, look at that. It might be horn actually. Horn or bone. So that is a really nice first find. And while I was standing here, Alex actually spotted a little bead right next to that. Oh my goodness. We are going to have trouble getting things off the ground. It's a little flat button. And these were popularly, can't say that word. So these were used quite commonly on bobbins to stop the bobbin from rolling. So they'd use these flat beads on there. Great.
Goodness, so it was very cold last night. It was actually below 10. That's minus 10 degrees Celsius. So the foreshore is actually frozen. This should be loose. It's like rock. Mum just found a bone button here, and I found a bead, which Mum picked up, but I found something else actually, and I hope I can get it out. It's there. See that brass looking thing? Oh no. You know what? I can't get it out. It looks interesting, but it's stuck. Oh goodness. Maybe I could melt it in the river, but my hands are going to get absolutely frozen. And it's not as cold here at the coast than it was back at home. Actually, it was even colder at home. It's so cold. Oh my goodness. It's probably not even worth it, but I have to check. Oh, so it's like some sort of ring. Maybe it went on a little drawer or something. Well, yippee. It's not, the most fascinating find, but fine still. My fingers are freezing now. Oh, God.
Okay, so we're back at the river foreshore.
Yes.
And it's freezing.
Really?
Literally, it's freezing.
It's the coldest day of this year, 2024, and it's the coldest day of last year as well. It was like so cold last night, wasn't it?
Minus 10 last night.
Minus 10 or even lower, so we don't even know if we're even going to be able to find anything in this freezing weather.
So on this frosty note, let's do it!
Trying to get round here, not slip over. I've got some new boots, look. Muck boots, of course. They're our favourite kind of boot, welly boot. They're amazing, and these ones are really cool. It's probably not the best time to talk about them. I'm about to slip over. But yeah, they've got this beautiful like tweed, like plaid pattern. Right, this is the bit I was trying to get to. It's just a tiny little area, but don't overlook the little sections like this on the foreshore, because you never know. Let's check it out. Well, can't see anything initially, but... Oh wait, what's that? It's a seed bead. Oh, I should have known. Tiny little blue seed bead. Look at that, minuscule. Right, let's see, is there anything else? That's my second bead of the day though, to be fair.
Next find is, if I can get it off the ground. I can't even pick it up. Oh God, oh no. Here it is. It's a clay marble.
Right, this is as far as I'm going to go. I'm going to go back to the main foreshore. I don't want to go any further up here. And it's dangerous because it's very slippy and you would perish very quickly if you fell into this water. I always know how to get the best angles of myself. Oh, goodness. Okay. I'm taking it easy because I don't feel like perishing today, actually. Not in the mood for that sort of thing. I'd rather just find some treasures. Oh my goodness, it's crispy. Ah, of course, I'm still mudlark. I'm still looking for things at the same time. There's a bit of writing slate. There's loads of pieces of this on the foreshore that I've spotted today, actually.
Oh no, I think I can see a pipe bowl in the water and I don't want to put my hand in. And my welly's leaking. I've got some new wellies, but they didn't arrive in time for today's outing. Can you see it down there? I might wait for Alex to come and get it for me, because she's got her new wellies. Okay, I'm on my knees now. I've decided to just go for it. Ow. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Oh no. After all that, it's all bust up. Oh well. If you don't look, you never know. Okay, there's another little button down here. Another little bone button. Covered in frost. Okay, another bead. And it looks like a juicy one. It's a lovely, it looks like a hand wound blue glass bead. Fantastic, one of my favourites. You know, buttons and beads might seem insignificant, and some people say, why do you pick them up? Why do you get so excited about them? The truth is, buttons and beads particularly are a really important part of our social history. Beads have been worn by humans since, you know, for thousands upon thousands of years. And they can tell a lot about our history, trade, and all sorts of things like that. And same with buttons. Buttons have a very rich history. So not to be overlooked.
Might be something here. Oh no. I have found one of these before, whole. There's the feet on a little pedestal of a little figure. And these were little cake decorations. And 99% of all the fragments we found have been just that, just fragments. We've only ever found one whole one. I'm trying to look through this, but look. It's frozen. Look, it's covered in ice. Oh, goodness. It's probably not the best day for mudlarking when it's this cold. Oh no, I think I found a little lid there, look. Am I getting it out? No, by the looks of it. I can't do this with one hand, so yeah, let's try it with two.
Not sure what this is. Oh, what is it actually? Snapped off something, a lid? I don't know. Might take it, see what it looks like cleaned up. You can see the frozen line here where the tide's been up to. Now it's down there.
The answer is no. It's a little lid from a doll's tea set, but I cannot get it out. I'm thinking if I found like a broken jar or a bottle and poured some like water over it, some river water, which is obviously salty because it's tidal, that might help it defrost a little bit. So I'm going to try doing that. Oh my goodness, guys. Oh, right, so basically I was looking for a bottle, as I said, to try and defrost the bank a little bit with the river water, and I've just spotted something down here, and I really hope it's whole. Look. Amber. See the amber? And I think that is a bottle. Oh my goodness. No way. Oh my god, look at the frostiness. It's beautiful. That must be a little perfume bottle. I'm really worried my hands are actually gonna, because my fingers obviously are warm, and if you touch the cold glass, that might crack it. So I'm just gonna put it down and then put it straight in my bag for it to warm up slowly. That unfortunately has happened to us before, so I'm just gonna be extra careful. So here it is, all cleaned up, that beautiful little bottle, and we're pretty sure it's a little perfume bottle. It is cut glass because if we look up close, you can actually see where it's been ground and polished by hand. It's all sort of uneven and a little bit higgledy-piggledy when you look up close. And I love how you can see the grind marks on it. But if we look at the top also, it's ground all the way along the outside of the top, and it's ground away on the inside as well. So we believe that this had a little silver rim on that glass bit at the top, and it would have had a ground in glass stopper for the top, which probably matched the bottle. It was probably a little amber stopper in the top there, which would have been amazing to find as well, but unfortunately,
yeah, the chances of that quite slim.
yeah, that's long gone. Although, having said that, we did actually find a little perfume bottle with the stopper still in it, remember?
Yeah, we did.
The year before last.
Fantastic find, I love it.
And unfortunately, I should mention there is a bit of damage on the lip there.
But if you made a new silver collar to
Yeah.
go around the top, you wouldn't see that.
Exactly. So wouldn't that be cool if we made a new little silver, although I don't know how we'd make the stopper, because it's like cut glass and I've never wouldn't know how to do that, but
Could make one
could
with
make
a
a little
cork.
collar.
A
Oh
little
yeah.
cork with a silver top.
Oh yeah, that might work. Anyway, that is a wonderful little find, and
Yeah, you can see how the bottom's been ground
Yeah.
and polished as well.
yeah, it's quite clear. That's going to go on our window, I think, this year. So
Yeah.
first window find, and it's our first video of the year as well,
Yeah.
which is crazy. I actually think I might have stood on that actually and dislodged it a little bit when I was like walking along here. So I'm glad I didn't like crack it with my feet, but I'm gonna put it, I'm so chuffed with it. I'm really, I love little perfume bottles, little bottles, but especially when they're really special like that, like cut glass and everything. But anyway, I'm gonna put it straight in my bag and hope that it survives the warm up on my body. It doesn't warm up too quickly. But that's a fantastic find. I've actually, while I've been sitting here, found 2 more things, so I'll bring you back down and show you what else I've spotted out of my peripherals. I'm getting distracted. This is a fang. It's frozen to the foreshore. A tooth dog fang. We've got a whole jar of these. Yeah, and we've talked a little bit about these dogs. This is probably a greyhound, a racing dog, or a fighting dog. And yeah, they ended up on the tip when they died or weren't useful anymore. So it's a bit sad to find them here. But I've also, the second find is there. And it's a stopple bopper, but the thing is, just dislodge it. It's teensy tiny, look at that. It's a mini tiny bottle stop. All the tiny finds. Tiny bottle stop. A tiny doll would be nice. If they're out here.
There's another little clay marble here. I just can't. I can't get it off. I can't pick it up. I think it's just a baking bean. I think I'll just leave it. Frozen solid. Pipe bowl down here. Let's hope it's better than the last one. I'm not sure. Oh, it's one of those thorny ones. Thorny pipe bowl. Might clean up. Taking it. Quite a big piece of old Victorian school slate here. Oh, it's frozen solid to the ground. Oh. I think I'll break it if I try and get it out, but you can see the lines that have been scribed onto there for the children to write their letters in between. I'd like that jar, but it's frozen solid. Now this might not look interesting, but it is. And not a lot of people would know why there's bits of broken bottle in this piece of concrete, but I do. And back in the day, to stop people climbing over into your backyard, because the terraced houses would have, and still do, some surviving ones, have a brick wall around their little backyard, which was literally just a few yards big, a few square yards. And they'd have their coal house in there and their outdoor lavatory. And they'd put concrete on top of the wall and embed it with glass to stop people climbing over and taking their coal. So yeah, that's what that is, which is fascinating because these bottles are all really old. So that's been concreted, had been concreted into the top of a wall quite a long time ago. That's black glass there. So I'm thinking early to mid, or mid to late 19th century. How interesting.
The cod marble down here. Mum doesn't think I'm going to be able to pick it up. Let's see. Come on. No. It's going to go flying if I like push it.
You can get a bit of glass, that bit of glass. Oh, yeah,
no, with your foot. Kick it maybe just with your foot. No, because the glass will splinter.
I picked up clay marble before and it went flying.
Oh no.
Here, let me kick it.
We already knew this. We already knew not to come mudlarking when it's frozen. But here we are, struggling. Go on, give it some welly. Literally, give it some welly.
It's not a saying for nothing, you know.
Oh, no. Oh, goodness. Are we going to have to say goodbye to the poor cod marble? Not on my watch. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to find a receptacle.
What about that?
No, it's broken. I need a broken marmalade jar or something. Whoa. Yeah, when you're not looking for them, there's marmalade jars everywhere, but now I need something. I can't find anything. We've got a sherd. This is teapot. Oh, that didn't capture very much.
probably just freeze straight away. Ah, it worked.
Oh, it worked! Oh, that gives me hope for my little lid in the bankside then.
There we go.
Yeah.
Lead pencil. It's got a nice end on it. Whoops, can't see that. A nice sharpened end. Alex will make a pendant out of that probably. And this line here shows how far the tide comes up. So you wouldn't want to be standing here when the tide's in. I think I found another button. No, not a button. Got buttons on the brain. Bead. Oh yes it is, look. Oh, pretty little blue bead. Bubbles inside. Fab.
Oh no, I found a clay pipe here. And it's got something on it. It's got something on it, but it's obviously completely frozen into the ground. Why must it be this way? Might have to get some water on that actually. Again. Okay, so I was looking for a receptacle and I think I found something up here. But the problem is it's stuck in the bankside again, look. Oh my goodness. I don't think we've been out mudlarking before when it's been so cold. It was very particularly hard for us last night. Let's see if I can get this out. Right, so I've been doing this long enough to know that that is a lady in a hat. She's stuck. That's what that is. Figurine. But I can't get her out. This is her hat. With for the love of God. The foreshore's like, no, you're not having it. We should have brought something to defrost. Do portable, like, electric hair dryers exist? That would be good. Stuck. I think I've found a receptacle here. Look at that. Could put water in there. And right next to it, a cod marble. But that is really in there now. That one. Oh, no. That's fine. It's fine. We got it. I thought that was going to be a struggle like earlier. Anyway, I'll take this this moment to say a great big thank you to everyone who has liked this video and of course subscribed to our channel. We are eventually going to hit that 100k. We really want to hit it this year, so if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing so we can hit that milestone, and it'll just be incredible. It'll be such an achievement for us personally, but anyway, yeah, thank you for everyone who has done that, and left a comment down below as well. We do like to read through all your comments. Of course, we don't have the time to reply to everyone, but an extra special thank you to
our patrons on Patreon, of course, who help to keep us going every month. Thank you so much.
Okay, so we've got some water here. You're gonna need some more than that. It's just kind of melted the surface. Oh, wait. Some give. Oh, look at that. And yes, it does have some sort of pattern on it. It's got a bit of a chip there, look, though, unfortunately. But what is that pattern of? That's interesting. Okay. Well, I'm not going to go and wash that in the river because it's so cold. But I'm going to put that in my bag. And, of course, we'll wash it up at home. See, there's like a circular pattern on it there, look. That could be something really interesting. I've no idea what that is. Anyway, I'll put that in my bag. It was definitely worth the effort. I found a broken bottle, which I filled with water for defrosting purposes. And there, I've got a little bead. Slightly bigger than a seed bead. That's my third today. It's not bad, considering it's absolutely freezing here. And I can't actually pick anything up. Okay, take two. We've got some water here. Still haven't got that lid though. Just gonna... Do you think that's done the trick? Oh! Oh no. Oh no. I think her face is totally gone. She's just turned into some sort of mud creature. Look. I think this is where her face would have been. It's just like frozen mud. She's the mud lady. Oh, well, that's a shame. There's actually some still stuck in the bankside, but it's just more of the hat rather than the face. Oh well. What's that bit of brass well there? It's just a bit of tube, a bit of pipe probably, like water pipe. Or gas pipe. I'll take my receptacle with me. Full bottle. Oh no guys, you're kidding. Look! There's another one! Another little dish. Not dish, lid. Frozen, solid, in the ground. Really? No, I can't do it. Oh no, I'm gonna have to get some water on that as well. It's gonna be a long day. Okay, I've poured water on it. Let's see if it can be dislodged now. It's putting up a fight, I'm afraid. I got it out! Yay! Now I'm just for the other one.
Oh, look what I've just found. Doesn't look much. I'll zoom in.
I think it is much.
It looks like the back of a brooch. That looks like metal there.
Oh my goodness.
But it's frozen.
No, oh no, be careful. No, it looks like jet. It looks like jet.
It's frozen to the
Hold
ground.
on. I'll get a
Get
receptacle.
some water. Okay, so Alex has got some water here. Let's see if we can release it from its frosty jail.
Oh well, I'll leave it to.
I hope it's not glass and it
We'll
breaks.
just do it carefully so it has a chance to sink in.
The suspense.
There you go. Has that done anything?
Aha!
Oh.
Let's see what's on this side. Oh, what's this?
Oh my goodness, it's massive.
It's like an intaglio.
What's in the middle?
Unless that's a chip.
Is
It might be a chip. There might have been something.
No, I don't think it is a chip.
What is it?
I think they're leaves.
Leaves.
You'll have to give it a rinse.
Oh
We'll have to
yeah,
rinse it in the river.
leaves.
That is a must. That is the
That
biggest.
is massive.
That's the biggest piece of black glass.
And you can see the remains of like a brass clasp on the back.
That's amazing.
Wow. Yeah, I think they are leaves.
That's the biggest piece of like mourning jewellery I think we've ever found.
Wow.
Of glass. It's crazy.
I don't know if it is glass.
Could it be jet?
Could be jet. It's not very heavy.
Oh
Feel
no.
that?
Oh my goodness, it's really light.
If that's jet, that would be our first piece of morning jet that we found.
I'm not gonna lie, that's really light.
It is light.
Doesn't feel like glass.
It's too light for glass.
That could
it
be
doesn't feel like glass.
a proper gemstone. That would be incredible.
Wow. How amazing.
That is amazing.
That's fantastic.
Got to get my hair all over it. That is incredible. I'm so chuffed with that. That's
Yeah,
amazing.
it is. Fantastic find.
Well, you know what? I think that's the find of the day. Honestly, that is absolutely incredible.
I think it's find of the year.
Find of the year so far, absolutely. If that is proper jet, I hope it is.
Not that the year's very old.
I mean, yeah, it is the coldest day. It's the coldest day of the year, but it was the coldest day of last year as well. I don't think it was this cold even last year. It's the coldest I think we've ever been out mudlarking. We found 2 really amazing finds, I think. That is incredible.
And this will be the first piece of actual jet that we've found.
Yeah, first bit of actual jet. Well,
It's beautiful.
Oh, wow.
Really chuffed.
And it's the biggest brooch we found as well. That's massive.
And this, which is an amazing first find, and also a bucket list find, which is a piece of Whitby jet morning jewellery, which we've wanted to find for so long. We've thought we found it before, but it's turned out to be vulcanized rubber or something else, horn or something. But yeah, at first we were a bit sceptical, because you have to be, because there were a lot of imitations of Whitby jet. One being horn, the other being, of course, vulcanized rubber.
There's a few more as well.
Yeah.
A few different
Glass,
kinds
of
things.
course, which is French jet.
Yeah, which we found a lot of.
But there are a lot of clues, which the first clue was that it felt warm, even on that really frosty day. And it's also got a very plasticky feel to it. And the lightness of it, there's no way this could have been glass.
Yeah.
It's just way too light for that. And the lovely sheen on it. Of course, then when we got home, we were able to examine it more closely after cleaning it, and found a lot of other clues.
Yes.
One of them being that the carving has all been hand done. It hasn't been cast, and there's no cast marks on it.
Yeah.
Also, a big clue, jet cannot be screwed into. So we think that's why this has been machined away, or they've just left the natural rough surface there as a key for the glue to glue what would have been a cameo, probably a shell cameo on here. Also on the back, where the clasp was, this has also been drilled, and then pins, which were on the copper or brass clasp, glued into the holes, so not screwed, because if it was screwed it would just shatter. So if it was horn or anything else, or vulcanized rubber, they would have just screwed it on. So
Yeah,
that's
well,
another big clue.
that's the glue on the back.
Yeah, that's
the
remains of the glue. Yeah. So, yeah, and also, I think Alex knows more about this than me.
Yeah, so see how there is, unfortunately, some damage here, but it also gives us a clue that this is also real jet, because you can see where it's broken. It's a specific kind of fracture that you find on things like glass, on jet, and things like obsidian and stuff, and it's called a conchoidal fracture. which you can obviously see on the screen right now. We're showing you a close-up. But you can see how it's fractured, a little bit like glass would chip, if you know what I mean. You can probably notice.
Yeah, it's like
it's
a half
shiny
circle, isn't it?
and-
It's like
yeah, it's like a
strata to it.
Yeah, the
Some
name
sort
of it, it's a concodial, like
concave.
cave.
Yeah.
Like it's circular, curved fracture. So that is a huge giveaway that this is jet, because other materials just wouldn't do that. Vulcanite wouldn't do that. So yeah, that was another big
clue. So that's
clue.
another clue. And then you put all these clues together. You have to do your research, because we don't want to come out and just say, oh yeah,
Oh, it feels
you
beautiful.
know, this is a bit of jet, when it
Yeah.
isn't. It's also not plastic, because plastic, it would be much later, and this was found on a site where the rubbish is no later than turn of the century. But we think it probably actually dates from about the 1860s. One thing that kind of threw us off was the appearance of what seems to be bubbles in there.
Yeah,
which means it's definitely not Whitby jet. And we were a bit worried about that, but we couldn't understand, because all the other clues said it was Whitby jet. But we went to the beach a while ago and collected some of our own raw Whitby jet off the beach.
Yes, that was fun.
At Whitby.
That was fun,
and we've been studying that and close up with these marks on here. And we've come to the conclusion that these marks are the imprints of inclusions.
Yeah, they're natural little
inclusions.
chips or inclusions, aren't they?
Because our jet that we found have got little bits of sand and inclusions in them.
Yeah, so we do have these amazing microscopic images you can see of our natural jet, and you can see the bits of sand and debris, and then our brooch, and you can see the little pits and that natural texture. If this was plastic, that would be all smooth and shiny when you look close up. But of course it's not. So we think this is just completely natural, don't we?
Yeah, so there it is. Our amazing piece of Whitby jet morning jewellery.
Amazing.
So here are the bits of jet we found on the beach, which we've already tested, done the scratch test. So here's a nice piece. So this is what the colour should be like. It's that nice cinnamony ginger.
Yeah.
There you go. Look.
It's quite obvious, isn't it? A beautiful ginger colour.
So here we go. I don't want to do too much because, well, obviously I don't want to damage it, but I'll do it on the bit that's already damaged. Let's see. Let's keep our fingers crossed, everyone.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. Look at that.
Wow, it's even a darker ginger colour as well.
It's very similar.
Wow.
Very, very similar.
This is...
So I'm so excited that...
This means it's not just jet, it's high quality jet as
jet,
well.
yeah.
So we've got ourselves a real piece of Whitby jet there, look.
Here's some more.
Oh, that one's more similar.
Oh, this one, look. This one's quite a lot
Oh,
darker.
this one. There, look.
Wow. There you go.
We've got ourselves a real piece of Whitby jet. That's the final test.
It's frozen solid. I can't get it out.
Why does it need to change anyway?
Found a little bag seal here, but I don't think there's anything on it.
Third cod marble of the day.
We found almost
It's frozen.
last year.
I've got mine in a pickle jar in the
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Okay, so our friend Alan has very kindly offered to get some water to put on our find. It's here. Thank you. Will that be enough to get it out? No. Oh no.
Oh,
He's
no,
going to
not
freeze
hot
to
again.
death. He's going to freeze to death.
Freezing.
Oh no, I'm filming this the wrong way. Alan has very kindly offered to get us some water in it with his bare hands. And I still can't get it out. Oh yes, I can.
Oh gosh, thank goodness.
Thank goodness, Alan, your efforts were not in vain. There you go.
Oh, that's nice.
Alan
isn't
actually
it?
spotted this as well.
Oh, that'll go in the
And
collection
very
then.
kindly let us have it. So that's fantastic. It's a button, but the back's missing. Alan's just pulled this out of the river for me. Really pretty piece of pottery. It's like a balcony with a pot on top of it. I think it looks like it used to be a jar. Now that would be a fantastic jar to find whole.
So it looks like Alan's found us something else down there. Can you spot it? It's a nice bright colour. I think you can probably see it. It's quite obvious. It's a gorgeous bead. Look at that. Right in the water. It's a nice big blue one. Well, thank you very much again, Alan. Who's freezing. Okay, so I've actually been to the car and I've got this trowel. This is going to be our final find of the day. It's not really a find of the day. Final? Last find of the day, I meant. But it was actually one of the first. Just haven't got around to actually acquiring it. I don't want to break it. Oh, the ground is frozen. Solid, solid, solid. It's just... It's like trying to dig through... like concrete. This is difficult to do with one hand. Come on. No! How much more do I have to dig?
Go on, Alex, you can do it. I believe in you.
I've never worked
Careful.
I've never worked so hard for a find.
It's crazy how hard the ground is.
It was so cold last night. It's going to be cold again tonight as well. Oh,
Here it comes.
hey,
Yay.
there we go. Oh, it's been a little like sugar jar. Look,
A toy sugar jar.
toy
Bowl.
sugar bowl lid. There we go. Final find of the day. I think we are going to call it a day because it's freezing out here, isn't it?
we
It's
need
so
to get home.
cold.
We're very cold.
We're very cold. So yeah, last find of the day. So I said that was our last find. I've just taken my microphone off and I found this. It's a whistle. The end of a whistle, I think. And I don't think it's got the inner piece missing. I think that actually might work as a whistle. So that is actually our last find of the day. So yeah, we're leaving now because it's so cold here. So cold.
So we hope you enjoyed our video, and as the first video of the year, first mudlark of the year, we were extraordinarily lucky to have this first time bucket list find of this Whitby jet brooch.
That is incredible.
And yeah, I'm really tempted to restore this.
I think you should, absolutely. It'll be amazing with the shell cameo put back on.
Yeah, shell cameo, or I might even carve something myself. Of course, we'd have to put a new pin on the back. So that is fantastic.
So we've also got a brand new bead string, nice and fresh, and we've got quite a few beads to start off with this year. Yeah. And we've also got
3 cod marbles, which I am going to put in our empty cod marble jar in the window.
It's looking a bit sad over
there. So there they go, only 3.
We got it. Well, you got to start somewhere. Oh, one of them's actually a clear cod marble as well. They're looking a bit lonely in there, but I'm sure it'll fill up quite quickly, as will our bead string.
And if there's been some strange howling noises, it's our horrible 1980s double glazed window which we need to replace, and a storm Isha has just hit the UK, and it's covering the whole of the UK, and it's going to be a bad one, I think.
It's going to be. It's only just started. You can see it's already a bit windy, so sorry if you've heard a cry. You can hear it moaning right now, but anyway, we're going to call that a day, and we'll see you again next week.